Today we're going to learn a little bit about vanity metrics and what to be careful for when you're looking for help promoting your products in the tabletop gaming space. Because I got this ad from Royal Scroll Media that basically says if you're not on Instagram, you're behind and you need to turn your online presence into a cash machine. I help people promote their tabletop businesses and products, and so I was immediately interested and I started diving into it. The first thing that caught my eye was that the banner on the Facebook page promoting the ad proudly proclaims their 33,000 followers. And I get why they would do this. This shows, hey, we know what we're doing. They're doing what I've talked about on my content marketing presentation of, we have audience, let's leverage it. We're worth paying attention to. But there's a problem. Because they are very much heavily played on vanity metrics. It works great for their business model, but it's probably not going to work great for yours. Because the way that they got those 33,000 followers that I can kind of reverse engineer here is by using other people's content, like Critical Role, and Critical Role, and Critical Role, and this guy. And those were their easily highest viewed videos. That is almost certainly how they got 33,000 followers. And here's why that might work for them, because it works good to make them look good and say, look, we're a media company, but why it's not going to work great for you. And the reason that it might not work for you is that you are not Matt Mercer. And when you're posting Matt Mercer content, when you're posting Critical Role and other people's content, they are following you to see those other people. And why would they buy from you? They haven't followed you for you. They haven't followed you for your stuff. What value have you brought to them other than entertainment? So yes, it can get you an audience. But is that audience going to convert? And I've been through this. When I first started, I was doing poetry. I got 10,000 followers on Instagram, all poets. I posted my own content, all poetry. But I got those followers by following other poets. They followed me back. And I launched a Kickstarter. I was selling poems for $1. And of 10,000 Instagram followers, I got 0 backers. None of them paid $1. Whereas I was running a 300 follower board game Twitter, tabletop gaming Twitter, and 2 of them, who had nothing to do with poetry, backed my Kickstarter because they were connecting with me rather than just on Instagram to promote themselves and read a bit of poetry. And so it's about quality, not quantity. That's why 30,000 followers is a vanity metric. The question is whether it's going to convert. And there are ways to convert on that audience, but it's far from a cash machine, which is what really ground my gears when I saw that ad. Because I know how hard it is. I help tabletop people promote their stuff. They're passionate about it. They want help. And the idea of 33,000 or 1.4 million, they got 1.4 million views. I was like, oh my God, that's so many people seeing my stuff that they don't see that it's not even people seeing their stuff. It's people seeing Matt Mercer. And that 33,000 people aren't going to buy their stuff just because they have 33,000 followers. And that is such an easy thing to believe, and I get it. And it also is something that can be worked with under certain circumstances and certain products and certain services if you understand the strategy. But again, it is not a cash machine. And you got to be careful with that. In closing, just ask lots of questions and don't focus on the vanity metrics. Focus on the audience that's going to match your business model, that you're going to be able to reach and convert on your value that you bring to them. And if you want to check back on my content on content marketing and building audiences and leveraging audiences, because I've done it with my own Kickstarters, with my wife's books, go back, check it out, and ask me questions. I am here to help. Good luck out there.